confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, like, this offensive play call, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play call.
What a move! He's in! Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be third down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And And the Lions are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Goff in the pistol. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. A short one caught by Kelsey. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
When I retire, I'll get worship like an old battleship. LL, I'm mad. Other rap.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and 5. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in.
No matter what, you playing my games. Try to leave the streets alone, but that crime pay. Throw up switchy on the nigga, I had to strange him. I let my bitch to see a motherfucking gangster. Trying to off.
Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to run it. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Now, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A run. It's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Broke shit. Niggas betting against me, so I threw the whole bitch. Lame niggas sold his soul for a rose kit.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
I've been working the basement. I'm the goat and they hate it. Hit the road for that paper. I think God
They
knew
will
it.
turn it over. On down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off to Pacheco. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, KC. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that could be the
Run it up, I put the rollie up, I got the chains tucked, I put the frames up. I ain't really trying to get low, but I got to. I just want to ball, but right now it ain't time to. I'll see you boys in the summer again. Coming out the crib with 100 again. Broke niggas thinking shit funny again. I'ma stack it up to get some money again. I've been up for days, I ain't been getting.
I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And this is good.
Put my song, so put my ice on. I run through the back, and I'm going right home. I pray before bed, cause I'm living life wrong. These rap bitches naked, time to fuck with my white hoes. Brown in the white stuff, clean for the whole year.
A game, get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.